Fifth grade, chapter 11, lesson 12. Find volume of composed figures. Unlock the problem. The shape at the right is a composed figure. It is made up of two rectangular prisms that are combined. How can you find the volume of the figure? So one way, break apart the solid figure into two rectangular prisms. So basically over here, they broke this one into 4 by 2 by, what else would they have broken it into? 4, right? Because, okay, so 4, and then they did 10 by 4 by 2. So then we find the length times width times height of each one. So for the first one, we would do 4 times 2 times 4, which is 32. The next one we would do 10 times 4 times 2, which is 80. And then 32 plus 80 is what, guys? 112. So the volume of the composite figure is 112 cubic inches. What is another way you could divide the composite figure into two rectangular prisms? So they broke it apart right here. Can we also just went down with it like this? Right here? Yes, so then that would have been a what? A 6 by 4 by 2. So we could have made the figure into a 6 by 4 by 2. And then this, since we would have broken it apart right here, that wouldn't have been 10 anymore. It would have been what? What would this little piece have been right here? This little piece right here would have been what? 2. So then this right here would be 8. So 8 by 4 by 2. So basically that would have been what? 48 plus, what's 32 times 2? 64, which would have still gotten us 112 inches cubed. Another way, use subtraction. You can subtract the volumes of prisms formed in empty spaces from the greatest possible volume to find the volume of a composite figure. So find the greatest possible volume. Basically, they're saying that you would find the thing of the volume of this whole entire thing. So the length would be what, guys? 10. The width would be 4 inches, and the height would be 6 inches. So that would be what? 6 times 4 is
44.
And add a 0, so 240 cubic inches would be the whole entire thing. So this whole entire figure right here. Okay. Then by the volume of the prism of the empty space. So our length would be 8. Our width would be 4. And our length would be, or our height would be 4. So they said 8 times 4 is 32. 32 times 4 is what? 128. So they found this little spot right here, right? So now they're saying to subtract. So 240 minus 128 is what? 112, right? Because it's just like our other picture, guys, except for we're finding it a different way. So the volume of the composite figure is 112 cubic inches. Try this. Find the volume of the composite figure made by putting together 3 rectangular prisms. Okay? So basically they broke it apart right here. Alright? And then they're saying from the bottom to the top is 8 feet. So we need to find these other little pieces. Okay? So basically this one over here, what would this piece be right here, guys? Where could you find that? They give it to you right over here, right? So what is that? 5, right? Okay. Then this whole thing right here is what? 8. What would this little piece be right here?
4.
5, right? And then our width is what, guys? What's our width?
5.
5 still, right? Okay. And then here, this one is 2 feet tall. If we were to use 3 and 5, which is what, guys? 8. So 12 minus 8 is 4, right? And then how tall is this? It's 2, right? It's a 2 by 4 by 5. Okay, so the first one we said was a what?
5.
5 by 3 by 4. So 5 times 3 is
50.
times 4 is 60. Our next one we said was
5 by 8 by 5.
okay. So 5 times 5 is
25.
8 quarters is 200, right? Or $2. Okay. Then our next one is 4 by 5 by 2, which is 40. So 60 plus 200 plus 40. So 60 plus 40 is
100.
so 100 plus 200 is
300.
so 300 cubic feet. Share and show. Find the volume of the composite figure. So it looks like they broke it right here, right? They already put our little dotted line on there for us. What is our what is our formula? We have to start with that first. Volume equals length times width times height. Okay? So of the first one, the width is 2, right? What's our length? So what's this right here? Just look over here. What's our width?
4.
4. Okay? And then this says that this little part is 2, so what would this part be right here, guys? 3. So for our first one, it would be V equals 3 times 4 times 2, right? What would that be? So volume equals 24. And then our next one, it'd be 8 by 4 by 2, right? So volume equals 8 times 4 times 2. What is that?
60.
8 times 4 is 32 times 2, which is 64. So then we would do 64 plus 24 and get what? 88. 88 what? Inches cubed. Okay, where should we draw a line on the next one, guys? Should we draw 1 line or 3? I mean, should we get 2 different boxes or 3 different boxes? 2, right? So we're going to draw 1 line. Okay? What is the dimensions of our first box? So we need to write our formula, right? Volume equals length times width times height. Okay? So volume equals what? No, let's do this big one. 6 times 1 times 7, which equals
42.
42. Then our next one would be volume equals, okay, so what's the length?
3.
3. What's the width?
2.
2. And what's the height?
1.
1, because it's the same thickness all the way around, so volume equals,
6.
so 42 plus 6 equals
48.
48. So 48, what?
Which is cubed.
Centimeters cubed. Alright, so you guys will do on your own with your partners, so go ahead.